Hey everyone, how's it going? Acromaniac here, and I guess it's time to talk about Black Snape. Alright, before we really get into it, if you love this video and my artistic rants, then like the video and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out as I'm trying to free myself from abject poverty and slavery. Okay, let's dive in. Slap on that Fell for It Again award, because I fell for it. And as a Harry Potter fan, I just feel completely betrayed. Warner Brothers specifically said in their first announcement it's going to be fully true to the books. And I mean, it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. Honestly, to me, this is the first sign for this entire show to go down the drain. Because if you're going to cast a black actor for Snape, then you're definitely going to cast different races for Harry, Hermione, and Ron. They're 100% going to do that. They'll probably change James Potter's entire family and race because they cannot have like a white man bullying a black man. Or maybe that's their plan and it's like some sort of racial social justice divide. Honestly, this is something the BBC does, but Warner Brothers and HBO? Why are they doing this? Is it because it's an English show and they have their hooks into Warner Brothers? The crazy thing about this is there's a certain segment of the population that hates J.K. Rowling's guts and wants Harry Potter to fail so that she doesn't get any royalties. But now, through this casting choice, they're going to affect a different segment of the population. I'm not going to say who. And now they're not going to watch it. So who's going to watch this series? You've lost two segments of your audience. You're just going to have a bunch of normies that just randomly catch the show on HBO Max? Like, why would they care? There's no way this is going to be a good idea. And like I said, this is just the first portent for what's to come. And I fell for it. I am freely admitting that I fell for the propaganda from WB. Whoops, my bad. I guess I had hope and optimism for Harry Potter. You know, Hogwarts Legacy sold 25 million copies and made WB $1 billion. I thought they wanted to continue on the series as a faithful adaptation of the books. Oops, my bad. And I just want to say this, just to be completely sincere, no irony, no satire, no parody, no sarcasm. I'm really disappointed. Like, I was excited for a new Harry Potter series that was going to really dive deep into the book lore, which is a lot better than just having the movies. The books are a lot more detailed, and now there's this dark cloud hanging over the entire series. It's kind of like how I feel about Disneyland right now, to go off on a tangent real quick. I don't want to go back to Disneyland knowing that they destroyed Splash Mountain all because it kind of was related to the Song of the South. Anyway, that's exactly how I feel about this Harry Potter show. It could be the best written, most accurate to the book story possible, which if the casting is wrong, it's not going to be accurate. If you change the race of characters, it's not going to be accurate. So that's a misnomer. I just don't think it's going to be good. And I'm pissed off. This sucks. This sucks. And you know what, WB, you lost a fan. I'm out. See ya. Screw it. I truly believed that Warner Brothers and HBO was going to legitimately stay true to the books, but now that's completely thrown out the window due to the casting of Paapa Essiedu, who apparently he's a great actor. I haven't seen him in anything, but that's not what I'm here for today. It's really not about the actor. It's about HBO's decision to cast someone who obviously is not fit for the role. And I think it would be nice if Paapa Essiedu declined the role based on the fact that he looks nothing like Severus Snape. Now, Paapa Essiedu, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, I'm probably going to say it wrong the entire video. He has quality credentials. He's had roles in I May Destroy You, Gangs of London, and even Shakespearean theater, such as Hamlet. He's got the acting chops, nobody's denying that. And he's 34, which actually matches Snape's book age better than Alan Rickman's 50-year-old portrayal. But here's the problem. Talent isn't enough when the character's core identity is being rewritten. Am I wrong or am I right? He just doesn't match the description that J.K. Rowling wrote. In the first book, Philosopher's Stone, also known as Sorcerer's Stone, Snape is described as a thin man with sallow skin, a large hooked nose, and yellow uneven teeth with greasy black hair and cold black eyes. I mean, this isn't a one-off. Rowling reinforces this image across all 7 books, painting Snape as pale, gaunt, and unattractive. Right there's a problem. I mean, Paapa Essiedu, I'm just gonna call him Papa from now on. Papa, I mean, he doesn't look ugly. And come on, this isn't just some random detail. It's tied into his backstory. A neglected, bullied kid who grows into a bitter, complex man. His appearance reflects his life. Once again, Papa is a fit, conventionally attractive black actor. Literally the opposite of Snape's sickly, sallow vibe. That brings me to my next point, Rowling's own artwork. J.K. Rowling didn't just write Snape, she drew him. Her sketches, shared over the years, show a pale, hook-nosed man with long, greasy hair. These drawings aren't fan art. They're from the creator herself, giving us a direct window into how she saw Snape. Casting Papa ignores this vision. It's not about race. It's about Rowling's specific, detailed designs being thrown out. Look, canon matters. Warner Brothers said they were going to stay true to the books. That was the whole reason for making this series. For those of us who grew up with the books, and I gotta be honest, I didn't grow up with the books. The first film I saw was Prisoners of Azkaban, and after I saw that, I was hooked. I was like, this is an amazing series. And then the next film I saw was The Goblet of Fire, and that hooked me even more. After I saw those films, I read through the books, one right after the other, and then I started to keep up with the books as they came out. Anyway, that's besides the point. For those who read the books, Snape's look isn't negotiable. It's part of what makes him Snape. I mean, god damn it, HBO marketed this series as a faithful adaptation of the books, diving deeper than the movies could. But changing Snape's core traits undermines that promise right out of the gate. Some say it's just acting, talent matters more. But if you change Snape this much, why not make Hagrid a skinny guy or Dumbledore a woman? The canon sets boundaries for a reason. There are huge story implications here, and it's gonna change how Snape is perceived. In the books, James Potter bullies Snape partly because he's this awkward, unattractive outcast. Making Snape a handsome black man shifts that dynamic. Suddenly, it could look racially charged, which Rowling never intended. And then there's Snape's unrequited love for Lily is rooted in his outsider status. A conventionally attractive Snape changes how we see that longing. It's less tragic and more Hollywood. And Snape joining the Death Eaters, a group with clear supremacist vibes. It's different if he's not the pale, sallow guy Rowling wrote. It risks muddling the story themes. With that said, some of the fans are okay with it. Although, they're split. Some love Essiedu's talent, but many, like me, feel this betrays the source material. And if you go on X, there's lots of people calling it horrible casting, and they're pleading with J.K. Rowling to intervene. This feels like another case of Hollywood tweaking classics to fit modern agendas, ignoring what made them special. Snape's not a blank slate for reinvention. I don't care about diversity for diversity's sake here. Snape's identity matters to the story, and this casting misses the mark. Once again, I'm gonna make this clear. Paapa Essiedu is a phenomenal actor, but he's not Severus Snape. Not the Snape from the books, not the Snape Rowling drew, and not the Snape fans deserve in a so-called faithful adaptation. If HBO wants to honor Harry Potter, they need to respect the canon that made it a phenomenon, not rewrite it. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Are you okay with this casting, or does it bug you too? Drop a comment, hit that like button if you agree, and subscribe for more Harry Potter takes, because I expect this is not going to be the only controversial casting. Buckle up for more. Anyway, see you later.